Hello, this is Lolly. I have something to share with you today. I recently started a new Facebook group for people my followers to share all the crafts and creative endeavors that they're doing. It doesn't have to be a specific theme like my paperclip art group or my passbook pals group. And so I posted a question the other day asking what sorts of things that are not crafty do you collect? Not like craft supplies, I mean. And one of the comments was from Mary, and she said she had these really cute jars just full of odds and ends. And it really struck a chord with me because I've had little piles of things like this around the house for quite a while. And recently in cleaning, I ended up just tossing them. Usually it's something I find and think it belongs to a game somewhere. I don't know what game, and I'll put it away and put it in this little tub, and I end up getting rid of them. So now I thought I'm going to put these in the jar, and I have this old olive jar that I thought was really cute. But this is going to be my fairy jar because, fairies like to play tricks. And so fairies might take that one game piece or the one puzzle piece and hide it in their stash. So this is my fairy's stash that she's been collecting. I'll show you what's in here. I have no idea what this is. Wooden block, wooden spool. The letter I, it looks like a miniature paintbrush, more blocks. And so little buttons that are a little different. We've got a wooden figure of a girl there, an old ring, plastic nickel, paperclip. So you can see, and there's a game piece right there, another game piece. This is a little hippo, and especially glass because fairies like sparkly things. And again, little game pieces, game pieces, game pieces, game. And so I've just been going around, and the little odds and ends that are lying around are going to go in here. And then also when the grandkids come, look at this. When the grandkids come, this is also something that they can play with. This is a foam bead. Pretty cool. I wonder if the kids will know every single thing that these are. This is a bingo marker thing, buttons. And then I've made these, which are the the buttons and the flare, but I put a flat back on them. An old card, membership card. But what I do with the foam is I looked for my grandkids' initials. Look at this comb. I put their initials in here, thinking that they would enjoy that. Look at this little pacifier. There's a Winnie the Pooh. This cute little fun carrot someone gave me. There's another initial for my grandkids. Another foam bead. And there's puzzle, another human. Who knows what that is, right? Puzzle piece, donut, and here is a wedding ring set. I mean, it's a charm. But as crafters too, and there's this little fake diamond heart. As crafters, we end up with all these cute little things that we might use to embellish, and I may have to come and get some of these things out of here in order to embellish with later on. But in the meantime, it's kind of a good receptacle for them. And I also, at the thrift store, see a lot of these things lying around in jars for people that you could buy. Oops, that game piece just rolled away. I think it's a checker. Another broken jewelry piece. Those are always handy. Some of these things, I know what they used to belong to. Love. An old, like a dog tag. There's a little Hello Kitty Monopoly battleship. And I thought that the kids would enjoy playing in here, and just to let them know if there's anything in here that they see that they might want from the fairy to go ahead and talk to me. They can ask Gigi, and Gigi will probably let them have what's in here. But now I think to make this more attractive for my fairy to put the things in this jar and not just lying around the house, I think we need to take this lid and make it more fairy-like. Okay, now this says Star, and that's the brand of the olives, and I would have left it like that, but I think what I'm going to do is clean this off with alcohol and then spray it. And I think I'll spray it with this color here, and this is Rust-Oleum Ultra Cover Paint Plus Primer. So I sprayed this with that spray and let it dry 24 hours because I thought that would be a really good color for this. And then I got this years ago, I think from Creative Memories, and it's adjustable and you cut circles in almost any size, but the smaller sizes I can do with my hole punches. So I cut out one that would fit right on the inside before the lid gets recessed right here. And I am going to attach that with some Mod Podge. Use my Mod Podge brush. I cut out this piece right sort of in the middle of my paper because it's got that fairy right in the middle. And I got this set of scrapers from Harbor Freight. So what else I do to this, I'm not sure yet. I think I'm going to use some Dimensional Magic. I like the look of that triple thick glaze. I might get some of that. We'll see. I'm not sure what this is right there. Oh, it's just I chipped the paint somehow. Okay, maybe some little glitter would cover that up. Might need some fairy glitter on this. I just keep rubbing it because as soon as I walk away, sure enough, a bubble will appear on the underside. But I think I pretty much made sure I don't have any excess glue in there anywhere. So that should be okay. So what I've noticed in the past when I've done like bottle caps, I've had issues with putting Dimensional Magic or glossy accents, especially the Dimensional Magic, over paper and having it soak through the paper and making it almost look oil stained, and I don't know why that is. So sometimes what I do is I put a coat of Mod Podge over the paper to seal it and make it waterproof, and then I will put the Dimensional Magic over the top. Or Diamond Glaze, that's what it is, not Dimensional Magic. Diamond Glaze is what I own right now. And I'm not sure why I got that little chip there because I did let this set for 24 hours. I might see if I can cover up the paper and spray that one little area or spray a Q-tip and dab it on there. It's because I really would like to have that red dot gone in my lid before I seal it. Okay, that's done, dried, and I did put one coat of Mod Podge on it to seal it so it wouldn't get funky on me when I go to put the diamond glaze on it. This is what I have, so this is what I'm going to use. And I'm just going to put some like swirly things on there, patterns, just to give it some kind of random patterns here for glitter and dots. It's not going to be anything consistent. I just figure like if a fairy had just happened to maybe drop some glitter on her way, on her flight. So yes, I like glitter. It's why I have a huge tub. Now, the diamond glaze was pretty thick on here, so I'm just going to leave this glitter on there pretty thickly and shake some of that off. I'm just going to put that right there and let that dry. And then tomorrow morning, I will come here, if I don't bump this, I'll dump it off, I'll brush off the excess, and then I'll seal it, the whole thing, with diamond glaze. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to dump that. I'm just lightly brushing it. And the reason is, you start adding something like this, any loose glitter, you know, this diamond glaze, any loose glitter is going to just float around and just kind of cover the whole thing, which is still okay. No problem with that. And some of it still will, but I just wanted to have some of it still, like in little pieces, random pieces here and there. Need something completely flat like that. And more. There we go. Now, like I said, I'm lifting this up off of the table because I want this, if it's going to drip, I want it to be able to drip without causing me any grief. And don't shake this bottle because it gets a lot of air bubbles in it. And I usually try to get my air bubbles out first, which I didn't do. And this is something I always need to watch and start popping bubbles as they kind of come up now and then. It's kind of a bubbly product. There we go. Okay, let that set. Alrighty, this is well and dry. It's a nice thick coat on there. Let's see if I can get in where you can see that there is some glitter in there. It's kind of hard to see, but like here, you can see where it looks kind of chunky. To me, I can tell it's glittery, but I think on the video it's just looking like it's just bumpy or something. So let's get back out there. So it's a really quick, easy project. I was just showing you mostly the fairy jar idea, and I think it's really going to be cute and fun, and the grandkids will enjoy it too. And now I don't have to worry when I find little loose odds and ends around the house. I'll just tuck them in here, and it'll be cute on display with the new lid now. I could have put something really decorative around here. I could have added some bling on the top, but I was really thinking about, you know, the constant opening and shutting of this. And I wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to be something that, you know, was rough or had gemstones on it. If it was just to sit on a shelf and never be opened, I would have added more bling to it. But I think this is fine. Very cute and very quick project. Thank you so much for watching.